Good evening, everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kirin Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of Premium Plast Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of the company and its innovative business model, along with the insights into the automotive manufacturing industry. Premium Plast Limited, Tier 1 supplier of automotive components specializing in the design, manufacture, and supply of high quality plastic parts to commercial vehicles OEMs. In addition to automotive parts, the company also manufactures plastic industrial components and packaging solutions, serving a wide range of industries and applications. From management team, we have Mr. Chetan Dave, Chairman and Managing Director. Good evening, Chetan sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me and having us.
We also have
Hello,
Mr.
everyone.
Rinam Dutta, Associate Director from Khanwala Technologies Limited. Good evening, Rinam sir. Welcome. Now we will play a short AV about the company.
We are driven by a journey of innovation and excellence under the visionary leadership of Mr. Chetan Nagendra Dave, our promoter and managing director. Since 2006, his hands-on approach and deep industry expertise have transformed the company into a trusted Tier 1 supplier, delivering high-quality plastic components to leading original equipment manufacturers. We operate across three core business verticals: automotive components, industrial plastic parts, and molded industrial packaging. Our automotive components include manufacturing exterior and interior plastic parts like fenders, bumpers, dashboards, and steering wheels for commercial vehicles. In industrial plastic parts, we supply high-performance engineering plastics used in electrical systems and electronic casings. Additionally, we provide customized flow and injection molded packaging solutions for industrial tools and various applications. We specialize in producing over 600 distinct components using advanced injection and blow molding technologies. These components serve various industries, including automotive, electronics, electrical distribution, and packaging. To meet the growing demands of our customers, we operate three state-of-the-art facilities, strategically located in Vasai, Maharashtra, and Pithampur, Madhya Pradesh, with a combined installed capacity of 1,975 metric tons per annum. Our zero discharge units emphasize sustainability, making our processes efficient and eco-friendly. As we continue to evolve, our mission remains the same: to drive innovation and deliver high-quality solutions for the automotive industry and beyond. Premium Plast Limited is dedicated to delivering reliable, sustainable solutions for a diverse range of industries. Premium Plast Limited, pioneering automotive solutions with premium plastics for a greener future.
Thank you for watching. Now I hand over to Chetan sir to give a short intro about the company and its future plans. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Hello, everyone. A very warm good afternoon to you. Uh, Mr. Chetan Dave, I'm the Managing Director, CMD of Premium Plast Limited. And our journey started in the year 1995 when earlier I was working in a manufacturing company for 7 years before starting our own company, Premium Plus Limited. And this was basically with the idea that our company where we were working was moving out of certain area, and we were keen to start something on our own. And as a startup, we started this in a garage space and with only two components, and that's how our journey started. Further, we improved upon our number of components manufacturing, number of kept on adding machinery, then we kept growing at a steady pace. Earlier, we had a smaller plant in Mulund in Mumbai. Then we moved to Vasai in year 2005, 4, 5, and uh, further as our customers were progressing and prompting us to furthermore deliver and thrusting upon us with more and more orders, we started growing, and we decided to put a plant next to a customer, and that's our first plant at Pithampur was established in the year 2013. Further, as the industry grew, our orders grew, our component volumes grew, number of variant components grew. We decided to further add our latest plant and the largest plant in the year 2019 with a capacity of almost 1400 metric tons per annum. And this was established at Pithampur next to our existing plant in the year 2019. Today, we are almost having more than 600 plastic components made by mainly injection and blow molded technologies. And we have state of art plants, three plants operating, manufacturing these components. And we are going in the right trajectory, and we are looking at expansion in our existing plants. And we are sure that coming years we are going to grow more and more with these projections. Yeah. So we can have a further presentation, and we can further explain the nitty-gritties of our manufacturing and company.
Yes, thank you, Chetan sir. We will start with the company content.
Yeah. So we are basically a pioneering automotive and industrial plastic manufacturing company. As mentioned, we manufacture various types of automotive components, mainly supplying to the commercial vehicle industry. And these are interior components, exterior components, under the hood components, and very many types of small to medium to large plastic components using various types of polymers. And the major technology being used to produce is injection molding and blow molding. These are two pioneering technologies for plastics for processing, and we employ both of them. We are having multiple machineries ranging from smaller parts to larger parts for manufacturing of small to large parts. Further, we have our overview of our company is as you can see the next slide. The We have 29 years of experience in the business, and that's how we started the company in 1995. And over a period, we have established three manufacturing plants: one in Vasai, two are in Pithampur, with a total installed capacities of 1975 metric tons. And this capacity we are looking at stretching further to almost 30, 40, 50%, depending on the our existing orders. Currently, we are manufacturing multiple types of components, total number of parts being more than 600. And we are basically ISO 9000, ISO 14000, and IATF 16949 standard accredited company. These are the standards which are global standards, which are basic default standard requirement of all the OEMs, without which you will not get registered in any of these companies. And they ensure that your systematically quality systems are in place. Whatever is committed to the customer, what is required, it is fulfilled. Our FY24 revenue was 46.7 crores, and EBITDA of 6.45 and PAT of 4.77 crores, as mentioned. And our ROE for FY24 is 28.9 and ROC is 28.01. So moving on to the next slide, as I mentioned, we started our journey from a modest 1995, small plant in Mulund, of distance above of Mumbai. And as we progressed, we moved further to Vasai, where we currently also have a plant, which is a smaller plant comparatively. And as the customer demand increased, we moved closer to the customers. And in the year 2013, we started a plant at Madhya Pradesh in Pithampur. Pithampur in Madhya Pradesh near Indore. And further, we expanded the capacity to enhance the production of number of parts as well as the metric ton processing. And we started a plant next door near our existing factory in Pithampur in the year 2019. These are all state-of-art plants having multiple injection and blow molding machinery, complete assembly lines, and various value-added production lines, uh, mainly used for automotive, industrial, and packaging solutions. So further, we our board comprises of we have been further. I would just like to add here that we have been accredited with a number of awards by our customer, and we have won orders right from the year 2000 till date. In fact, yesterday only we have one more award from our customer, and we have got more than 12 to 14 awards in these categories, various categories of production, manufacturing, supply chain, and development of components. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we have accredited with ISO TS 16949 and ISO 14,000 as well as ISO 9000 quality management system. Our board comprises of myself. I am Chetan Dave, the managing director, as well as chairman and promoter. And we have my wife, Dr. Lopa Dave, is also a promoter and a non-executive director. Then we have Mr. Uday Sangvi, who is another non-executive director. And then we have Mr. Keul Shah and Unnati Zala, both as independent directors. Our major customers are commercial vehicles in commercial automotive space. Um, Trafe tractors, who are pioneers in the field of tractor manufacturing. Varroc polymers and engineering, who are again much larger plastic component manufacturers and system manufacturers for automotive companies. And then ZF Steering Gears and ZF Limited, who are again automotive tier one global leaders in many of the manufacturing systems. In industrial, we have customers like Raychem RPG, Mass Industries, and number of others. For packaging, we have Lavino Kapoor Cottons and Power Master. Further to add, we have three major manufacturing facilities as mentioned in the system. Yeah, please. Yeah, so Lavino Kapoor Cottons is another additional customer we are supplying for them for the packaging. And in manufacturing facilities, we have a plant in Vasai, which was started, as I mentioned earlier, in the year 2004. Compared to that, we have much larger plant in Pithampur, one located earlier, which was at uh, location S3 by 5, and then plot number 36 was added in year 2019. Combined capacity installed currently is 1975 metric tons, and these plants have state of art all the facilities required to cater to all the OEMs and our customers as per their quality, cost, and delivery requirements. These are very important things because you need to follow all types of critical standards in order to meet their requirements. And we have been doing this consistently from last 29 years. We have grown in technological environment and system improvements, and the customers are always very much supportive of our endeavors, and we have been in their good books for last many decades, 3 decades almost. So the current plant capacities are utilized in the way we have mentioned here to the tune of roughly around 75 to 85%. Sometimes the business is a little bit cyclic. So some days, some months you might see a utilization of 70-75%, and some months the utilization goes up to 95%, because the customer also has that kind of cyclic requirements. So we have to be prepared for fulfilling any demand which arises out of their needs. And that's how the whole plant system is designed in order to cater their uh, requirements, their production requirements. Further, for our types of parts which we manufacture, the revenue distribution is as seen on the slide. We have almost 80 to 85% of revenues coming from our automotive business, and that is around 39 crores. And we have around 4.2 crores coming from our industrial, and around 3.25 crores from our packaging solution customers. Again, we are looking at a lot of diversification here, adding some verticals in non-auto space. Like we are entering into solar connectors, which is a very upcoming production lines, and these are used in rooftop or other solar panels to distribute the power lines to the main power lines. So these are very exciting products, and those we are really very keen on. And already we have started manufacturing the same at our currently at our Vasai plant, and it will be further expanded. Majority of our product portfolio consists of products like steering wheels, logos, and brandings, which are used on the exterior. Then there are tanks and reservoirs, which are used for braking and clutch systems. Then there are under the hood engine-related ductings and air intake systems, which are used mainly. These are engine-related components. And we have interior parts like dashboard components, handles. Insert handles, and window winders, gear knobs, multiple products. As I said, we have a very diverse portfolio, and each of these products require a very specific kind of manufacturing expertise and consistency. These cannot be replicated easily by other vendors. So it requires that kind of expertise, and it has come to us with a lot of experience. Our team has really been working very hard to achieve this kind of level of excellence that we are currently following. We also have exterior components like bumper corners and caps and fenders and covers and number of parts, mud guards and everything. Again, in work under the vehicle components, we have smaller clips and engine covers and fans and number of other components. In industrial, as we mentioned, we have electrical and electronic component manufacturing supports casings and connector covers and distribution separators and number of components. And as we mentioned earlier, the focus is now going ahead is going to be on solar connectors, which is very promising futuristic production lines, and these are going to be supplied to all the panel manufacturers, solar panel manufacturers, who are in turn supplying it either to the solar farms, or even the future is going to be that every house, Har Ghar Solar, is going to be the pioneering breakthrough thing in India, and that we wish to definitely capture some of the business out of that. So it is a very promising thing. Other than that, we have packaging for bird boxes and cotton products, and industrial power, talk power spanners, and tool boxes and all those things. So we have peer group, listed peer groups. We have companies who are much larger than us, much in the large space, which are Varroc Engineering Limited, who are also our customers. And we have Uno Minda and BAPL Rototech, and number of companies which are in this space. Their basic production lines are more or less similar to us, but on a much larger scale. And we have our own niche. We are providing a lot of solutions to our existing as well as new customers, whatever we are adding, because of our USPs. We have a lot of flexibility in our manufacturing. We can do smaller batches. We can do, with the stringent requirements of their quality and other things. All combined, we can offer better solutions sometimes than the larger corporate peers we have in our group. So these are certain slides explaining the global scenario in the auto component industry and auto ancillary growth, whereby it's a revolution which has happened in the West for last 50 to 80 years. In India, it started in the mid 80s with Maruti's entry, and now lot of component and OEM manufacturers are there in India with a tremendous growth potential. Latest being the entry of EV segment into Indian market, and the future ahead is very, very promising. The next slide shows the aggregate turnover and value in terms of value and aggregate both for the auto component industry as well as for the exports. Uh, Moving ahead, we have a key financials which are being highlighted. Our revenue has been consistently growing, and so has our PAT and EBITDA. By we are continuously innovating and adding more and more value added products into our system, we have been able to perform much better by moving from small to medium parts. We have now going on with a much larger value added components with a big ticket size, and that is the reason why we are performing better, and we wish to continue doing so in the future with the influx of capital and the expansion of our plants. Uh, the key ratios are as mentioned in the next slide, where our debt to equity and debt service coverage ratios are being seen, and the ROE and ROCEs are also, as mentioned, over a period of 4 years. And that also we are consistently trying to improve upon. Uh, so it's only the next slide mentions our current ratios, and yeah, the profit statement is there, P&L statement, and that is for the last 4 years, 3 years, and first quarter of the current year. And as mentioned earlier, last year's turnover was 46.7 crores, and with a EBITDA of 6.45 and PAT of 4.77. So, uh, moving ahead, we have the balance sheet is in front of you, and cash flow statement also. Our product-wise revenue breakup as of now is almost 83 to 84% is our automotive component business, and 9 and 8% is our industrial and molded packaging business. This has been the consistent, almost consistent since last 3 to 4 years, and with newer verticals coming into play, like in industrial molding, especially solar. Another area we are trying to enter is some industrialized engineering bushings and other verticals, whereby the leverage of automotive definitely will reduce within next 2 to 3 years time. We look forward to achieving those kind of targets in order to balance our product portfolio and portfolio wise revenue breakup. So we have further slide showing our customer wise breakup. Again, the same story that we wish to continue doing this, and we also wish to further induce some more customers in order to have a much wider customer base as well. And with these upcoming infusion of funds and expansion, we will definitely be able to achieve those targets as well. So further for the issue highlights, I think we are coming out with 53.46 lakh equity shares as a face value of 10 each, and aggregating price band of 46 to 49 rupees per share. Uh, this will get us to revenue receipt of around 26.2 crores approximately. And further, I think that will be explained by Mr. Reno from Khanwala Securities in detail, I think, later on if needed. So, next is the previous slide, please, Vaishnavi. Next is the object of the issue is to, as mentioned in detail by me, that we wish to expand our current capacities because there are orders in the pipeline which are already about to get realized. The basic development of these products have been already completed. They are about to go into SOP, that is start of production by our customers. And so almost our maximum utilization of fund is going to be towards expansion of existing manufacturing facility. Uh, that is stretching up of our shade as well as adding more and more machines to generate that processing capabilities, additional processing capacity. And then there are also we are planning to install some sustenance based electricity by ourselves, adding to rooftop solar panel grid, and that will definitely reduce our dependence on the power which is being purchased from the state energy utilities, and also it will help us in achieving our sustenance goal and helping the mother nature and reducing the carbon footprint. Further, we will be repaying some loans to the tune of 2.23 crores, and then there are other general expenses. So, all in all, this is a chart of our utilization of the issue proceeds are concerned. So, business strategies are accelerating our business growth. Basically, the whole issue is to the issue has been brought to increase our business footprint, accelerating our growth, and basically utilizing our expertise and engaging more and more with our customers in order to provide them much better product portfolios and catering to all their ever increasing manufacturing demands. So we are working in all these directions of increasing manufacturing capacities, product portfolio expansion, and of course the sustainable operation by adding our solar rooftop solar panel grid. In all, we are very optimistic about our future, and as the automotive and other industries growths are projected for the coming years, we also are planning to further strengthen those growth parameters what we have decided for our company, and we are in a good position to do so, as we are already entered into multiple new project agreements, and already we are going ahead with the portfolio expansions. This is going to be very exciting times ahead, and we definitely are one of the pioneering company in this field. So we wish to keep on doing and providing better results to ourselves and as well as our investors. So Premium Plast competitive strength lies in our existing client and supplier relationships. As I mentioned, there will be companies which will be in the space. Maybe they are corporates, but our relation with our customers are very important, and we provide them the flexibility in their system of them being dependent on us, at the stroke of any hour, we can be very helpful and very responsive. That is one of our major strength. We are strategically located plants which are next to the customer. Again, same reason that your responsiveness is very important, and your system follow-ups with them become much better. They are very aligned to their plans and mechanisms. Our quality certifications are up to the best in the class in the manufacturing practices which are being followed all across the globe, and we are continuously improving upon that. So this is our one of the major areas which we have multiple teams working continuously, tirelessly to achieve best in quality standards and of parts and systems. Again, we have a very strong customer relationships, and that also is adding to our growth potential. uh, Diverse range of specialized plastic products. We have been adding one or two component lines every couple of years in order to get into newer and better technologies, as well as into multiple verticals of automotive and non-automotive businesses, and that is made us very versatile. We are not sticking to only one type of product line, whereby we are labeled as very repetitive kind of a manufacturer. We have stretched our limits, and we will do so in the future in order to venture into many more exciting product lines and component manufacturing. And our robust design on optimization capabilities. I'm myself a plastic technologist having a total 34 years of experience. And with the company currently I'm handling is around 18 to 19 years since the year 2006. I am a plastic technologist with a deep knowledge of product and mold manufacturing, as well as overall management of manufacturing practices. And that makes our company, we have a strong team of leaders, managers and engineers who are as a example of a tremendous synchronized effort. They are continuously working tirelessly hard to achieve these optimizations and product design and component manufacturing designs continuously. So, and our business is very sustainable. We are continuously being getting awards, getting recognitions by our customers. We are very much in the business all the time. We look at our customers continuous improvements and and a relationship with them. So we have a very good relation and a good reason to be sustainable in this business scenario. And we wish to keep on doing what we have been doing for the past almost 3 decades. Uh, so we so basically, all in all, to add to this, the rationale for investment is our driving growth potential. That we are a company who will definitely be growing well and uh, fast in the coming years. We have an extensive product range, proven track record. We are going to expand our capacities based on these, and we have a strong customer relationships, which adds to that, adds to the overall package what we have. And I am myself very passionate about this whole activity what we are carrying out, and the team follows with a still greater passion. And the market growth for India in automotive and especially the EV segment is very promising. We are already part of our one of the next generation vehicle which is going to be upcoming in the year 2025, and that is a EV vehicle which is very promising. And we have robust financial performance for our past few years, and we keep on will be keep on continuing to do so in the future as well for the coming years. So that's all we have, and I'm very thankful for all of you to be patient listeners, and I really appreciate your time provided to us. Thank you, everybody. On behalf of Premium Blast Limited, I Chetan Dave really am obliged. Thank you.
Thank you, Chetan sir. Now we will start with the question and answer session. I request all the participants to type the questions in comment box. Thank you. So first question is from SYP. Does the recent auto sector pressure affect this? What's the future outlook?
Yeah, future is very promising. As I said, we the industry is growing, automotive and especially commercial vehicles, and there are newer technologies which are coming in, which we are going to be part of, and newer projects are there. So we have already in hand a lot of things which we are planning to develop and execute over the next 2 to 3 years period, and it is really exciting.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Rohit Karma. What growth rate is the company expecting in coming 2 to 3 years?
So we will be continuing to do so what we have done in the past. We have a consistent rate of growth, and similar growth rates around 20-25% we keep on doing. And maybe 1 or 2 years in between we might have a better growth rates because there will be some additional projects coming in the same year.
Next question. Vipin Chaudhary. Given the current challenges in the auto sector, how is the demand and order shaping up in the market?
So, good question. Currently, the demand issues are mainly with the PV passenger vehicle industry, and that is because they have grown exponentially for last 2 3 years. So they are currently feeling the heat again. I think it's a blip in the middle of a good cycle because this year having an election year and very heavy monsoon based issues. So that's why they had a blip. But anyway, that's not our expertise. Our expertise is where. So our industry is constantly aligned to the GDP growth of the economy, and we have that being projected even recently. Again, it was reaffirmed by IBI and other institutions that the growth is going to be in the tune of 7% or in excess of that. So the auto, especially CV industry, grows in alignment with that, and we see that the sustenance of that growth for the coming 2 to 3 years or maybe more. And again, we are not only doing same product portfolios, but we are adding more product portfolio in the same category of CV. So we are going to outgrow the standard industry, for the same reason. So we see a good growth, yeah.
Next question. Money Times. On page 54 of your prospectus, your reserves are shown as rupees 1,176.45 lakhs in financial year 24. How have they come down sharply to rupees 841.56 lakhs on 30th June 2024?
So there was a allotment of bonus during this period, and that's how that came down during that period. So it was transferred into equity.
Next question. With 82% of your revenue coming from a single client, what steps are you taking to address this concentration risk?
So it's not exactly 82% coming from single client. It is from a single line of business, that is automotive, especially CV industry. So there are other clients in CV also we have, or there are tractor clients and other automotive clients. But yes, that is the issue, which is kind of an issue. But I would also say it as our USP with the existing customer. We have grown with them. Whatever capacities were being generated, they were outsmarting us in consuming those capacities. So now we are going, especially with such a big expansion, is that we have other customers and other verticals. As mentioned, we are going to go very big in solar connector manufacturing, which we have already started on a smaller scale. And then we are also entering automotive, which is more diverse in terms of some engineered bushings and some other verticals, which currently are under consideration. Definitely, these ratios will improve over next 2 years time, and we don't see this as a major risk, but as an opportunity, because we have been with the company since 29 years, and we have seen it all the major ups and downs of the year. So that has not really affected in us in a major way. And definitely, yes, we would definitely deleverage, and already it has been planned.
Next question, please. Piyush Chawla, please also explain huge increase in inventory versus increase in revenue. Are you expecting huge jump in the sales?
Uh, yeah, we are expecting some because last year some of our uh, mold making revenues were not realized because customer deferred the launching of certain product line. So that is why we have some stock inventory increase in terms of the molds, which are going to be realized right now in the current year or current quarter, to be precise. And that's how the stocks will be realigned accordingly. But we are constantly into multiple line of parts as well as mold supplies, and projects are continuously running. So they are one after the other. They are always there in the pipeline, and definitely the inventories will be in this range when the projects are ongoing. Some of them part level realizations happen every now and then. I mean every month. Mold level realizations happen once in a few quarters or maybe a year or so.
Sorry, I was on mute. Next question is from Bedi. With a significant portion of your revenue coming from your top customers, do you have plans to diversify your revenue streams? And how are you mitigating the risks associated with this concentration?
Yeah, so again, I think the repetitive question is there, and we have mentioned multiple times, there are more verticals being created in terms of solar as well as some bushings and other businesses. We are looking at a much brighter and stronger revenues coming in. Already, we have started manufacturing the solar connectors under the brand name of Sun Connect, and they are indirectly being supplied through our another customer to Wari and other companies. And these things are very promising. So definitely, as the previous question also was similar to this, I would really reassure that these things are going to be getting more and more mitigated. But again, I personally don't feel it is mitigation. I feel, I mean, with Eicher Motors or with other customers, what we have in auto space, the business is going to go ever faster, because there are a lot of projects are already being under final execution space.
Okay. Next question, please. Piyush Chawla. Whereof Engineering, which you said is larger than your company, trades at 17 PE ratio. How do you judge your company's valuation?
Can you repeat? I mean, yeah, 17 P for Vero.
If you look at the
So see
FY24
again,
numbers on a Chetan, I'll just answer this. If you look at the
yeah.
FY24 PAT of 4.78 crores on a pre-issue basis, the multiple is 14. And if I take the Q1 numbers and I multiply it by 4, making it annualized number, the P multiple is coming at around 12. And in terms of the niche segment and the business play where they are, I think so the pricing is fair. Chetan, you can add if you have to more points.
No, you are true, definitely what you said. Second that.
Okay. Next question. Aditi Menon, can you share details on your R&D and process innovations?
Uh, Ma'am, basically, what we do is to innovate, better processes and better mechanisms to develop components for customer in terms of material sciences, product designing, wastage elimination, and frugal engineering. All these are the areas which we are really working with customers in terms of R&D and process innovations. We surely have a strong expert team, including me, in these areas who are constantly evolving our ideas and our strategies to give what best can be done for the customer. So we have multiple updated technologies, multiple expertise getting continuously sharpened in order to provide cutting edge solutions to the customers, especially in the field of development and process.
Okay. Next question. Bhavin Garg, what sets your company apart from other automotive component suppliers?
Yeah, so again, it's a good question that why us. So we have grown, we have seen these industry from up close and personal, and over a period of last almost 3 decades. And what we offer as a company to certain customers of ours, uh, we are giving them total all-out solutions. Apart from the QCD, that is basic requirement of any auto industry, that is quality, cost, and deliveries. So we more than that, those three directives, we also offer them a lot of serviceability, the responsiveness, the innovations in their requirements. All these things are being offered to the existing customers and newer customers, which are making us different. And we are much fast at that. We are quite quick at these providing these solutions to the customers.
Next question, please. Ishan Desai, what are your plans for expansion into coming years and what specific markets or areas do you intend to focus on?
Yeah, so as we mentioned in our presentation, the proceeds of this majority are going into our current capacity expansions, whereby we'll be adding some warehousing and inventory areas, as well as we'll be fully utilizing floor space for our shop floors as well as our assembly lines, and thereby we will realize near about full capacity of our existing plants, which already we have planned for the upcoming projects which we already have signed off with our customers. So the upcoming next 2 years time, this capacity expansion is going to drive our growth, and majority of it is already planned. So it is not that we are just adding capacities for the heck of adding. It is already a requirement of our upcoming projects, and those are going to be absolutely they are streamlined, to that extent.
Next question, please. Prem Singhania. Given the nature of your business, a higher concentration of key clients is expected. Could you share the names of your top five clients and how much they contribute to your overall revenue?
I think the slide we shared, it explained that almost top 10 customers give us almost 95 plus percentage of our sales. And top five customers, as we have shown in our slide, that these are VE commercial vehicles and TAFE Motors, and we have ZF and Vera Polymers, as well as in non-auto space, we have Rechem RPG and Mass Industries, and in packaging, we have Lavino Kapoor Cottons Private Limited. So there are top five, as they are already mentioned in our presentation.
Next question.
And yeah, sorry, I
Yes.
just would like to add that we have just recently added another customer in our portfolio, a company called Hetic, who is one of the world leaders in the area of furnitures and accessories. So they are also situated at Pithampur, and we again provide them with that logistical advantage. And us being into auto space and with so much diverse manufacturing, they are very keen to work with us. Already some projects are undertaken. Already they are going to realize some of it will be realizing in this 6 year itself.
Okay. Next question, please. Jai Bakshi. When the product and mold is designed by you, whom the patent is retained with, you or client?
So we are again a very good question. We are in a category called vendors or suppliers who are development suppliers in auto terminology. There are multiple categories of suppliers which they define. So there are suppliers who are known as proprietary suppliers. These companies are the ones who have their own patents and then they own their own designs and their own R&D activity related to pertaining to their components. And these companies are giants, global giants. So there will be like a fuel pump manufacturer or a brake manufacturer or a tire manufacturer. These are very, very, very niche OEM suppliers, OEM vendors, and they are in that. They only fall into that category of, as I said, elite category. We are all development suppliers and we work as per client designs. So although we are monopolistic, because the part which I supply, they are customized parts, and those parts are the design ownership lies with the OEM.
Next question. Chaitali Dean. Are you currently exporting your products or is just your business solely focused on the Indian market?
Uh, we have been exporting very small portion of at least 2 years till almost just during till COVID. But some of the plants got closed in Europe, so we stopped that. But it's a very minuscule percentage of our yeah. But we can export if the projects are good. Currently, Indian market I think is doing much better globally than most of the other countries or other regions, and that is a exciting place to be. So I think the growth is going to come from India. That's what our company believes in.
Okay. Next question. Krishna Damani. What are the primary focuses areas of your current projects and how do they align with your overall business strategy?
So the primary focus definitely is on the current projects, as mentioned earlier, and the expansion is planned in line with those current projects. Uh, Further going up ahead, we are, as we said, we are entering to new verticals, and those capacities, part of it will be utilized for them as well. So currently, the plan is mainly to focus, because we already have the growth in hand currently with the existing supplies what we have to existing customers and product lines. and new product lines, again aligned to the same automotive and some other industrial sectors. But going ahead, we are very much bullish about getting these solar and other one or two verticals which we are created, and that will also create great opportunities in the coming years.
Next question, please. Anandi Mittal, what are the possible risk factors associated with business?
So risk can be more or less the same thing, that you have a heavy dependence on one particular sector of clientele, and those, again, as I said, we are trying to mitigate. It is a risk which I believe that it also is an advantage to us because we have really grown well. But yes, we will definitely are looking to add some more clients and some more product verticals into that. And most importantly, I had spoken earlier also in some other presentation that, see, the biggest risk can be that you become complacent with your business. So you start dependence on, you become neglectant to your customer. You start over, hyping your own self, more on the marketing rather than the content what you supply. So all these are the areas where you have to be very grounded. You have to keep on growing. You have to keep on satisfying the customer. Customer is a king. Customer is a god. You have to not forget that, and you keep on catering them with your dedication. There is no risk involved.
Okay. Next question. Rajesh Bhatia, best wishes for the IPO.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next. Sir, I think we have covered majority of the questions. Thank you everyone. Thank you Chetan sir and thank you Renav sir. All the best for the IPO.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so much,
everybody.
Vaishnavi, and everyone from bottom of our hearts. That really means a lot to us. And thanks.